Welcome back to HB Unfiltered Sports Talk. I'm joined by the stiff brownie, who's very happy and annoying to me right now. And,
yes!
The dirtbag. And we're missing our intern, Jamie, who's probably also sad like me today because the Lakers. But real quick, remember to go to our website, hbunfilteredsportstalk.com, and check out our merchandise and support us if you can, please. And also give us criticism at info@hbunfilteredsportstalk.com and tell us what we're doing wrong, what we're doing right. And let's get this over with.
Can you hold this flag for me, please?
I came and looked to the right now. This guy's just gloating about the Lakers getting swept by the Denver Nuggets.
CCP, Bron.
I am
Goodbye.
devastated. I'm sad.
Can you hold this for me real quick while I talk?
I can't believe we couldn't even win a game. Is he still next to me?
Do you know what today represents? There's only like a couple times in the year that I get very excited about days like today. Right now, when CCP Bron loses, and he's out of the playoffs because he's just stands for total crap, and he ain't the GOAT, by the way. The other thing that I like is I don't know, when USC football loses their first game, so they're not playing for anything.
No, that was not necessary.
I like Easter. I like Christmas.
You're a hater.
My birthday. Pretty much those are the 5 best days of the year.
Wow.
Yep. Let's talk about it. Let's dive into this. Let's dive into the fact that the best player...
I'll give you the Lakers. I'll give you your time, but do not take my SC Trojans and trash talk.
Oh, don't worry. We'll have another segment on that later in the year.
Sorry, bad enough I don't even want to talk or do this segment.
Can we agree that the best player on the Lakers this entire series against Denver was Austin Reeves?
Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura.
Yep.
Hachimura.
You're paying CCP Bron a cajillion dollars to be unbelievable. And what happens? He doesn't make any of his players better. And that's why the guy will never be the GOAT. Because if you go down statistically on what Michael Jordan had on his team, and what LeBron has had on on all of his teams.
Yeah.
He has not. Michael Jordan constantly makes the Steve Kerrs, the Paxtons.
Yes.
I mean, we can go right down the list. We're not talking about Rodman, and we're not talking about Scottie Pippen, but we're talking about the role players, the guys that weren't good, the B.J. Armstrongs of the world.
Just go back and look at Austin Reeves. I mean, even when he misses a shot or, he might turn the ball over every now and then, for the most part, man, he is pretty damn good with the ball. He dribbles well, he passes well, he makes quality decisions. He's always trying to get his other players involved. I mean, he really does remind me. I know people are going to shit on me for saying it, but he does remind me of a poor man's Larry Bird. He's a little not as tall.
He's scrappy.
Yeah, he's scrappy. He's willing to take it to the rim. He can shoot off balance. The guy's...
undrafted.
He's undrafted out of Oklahoma.
Made the G League team, got brought up because they ran out of money to pay people that could actually, play basketball on their team.
But here's the thing, man. He's had such a run. I've already heard, like, Utah once saw from a 5-year, $90 million. Mm-hmm. Now, he's a restricted free agent, him and Rui. Pelinka has to do everything in his power to keep these two players.
They don't have the money. They've got to move somebody.
Well, move LeBron.
What about Russell? Russell's making a ton of money too.
D'Angelo Russell is an unrestricted free agent.
Good.
So, and I wouldn't pay him what he's probably him and his agent are going to want because he showed flashes, but for the most part, man, he kind of stunk it up. D'Angelo Russell.
He's horrible.
I don't think he played very well at all, and when it counted.
Which makes you go, why?
I have no idea. He shoots a lot of shots off balance. He likes to shoot with hands in his face. Like the guy when he was shooting well, it's when he's wide open. Like Austin Reeves would go to the rim, get 2 guys on him, and then pass out to an open D'Angelo, and then that's when you should shoot. The Lakers don't do that enough. That's their problem. They stand around, they dribble. What is up? Hey, by the way, what is up with rolling the ball and just walking while this ball is rolling? I don't get it. Yeah, I know the clock's not going, but I don't understand the whole premise of walking next to it. Just pick the damn ball up and start playing.
I played basketball for a long time, and granted, I didn't play professionally or in college, but obviously because I'm way too short. But point is that I've been around the game long enough to kind of understand what a flow is, right?
Right.
So I'm white, I'm short, I can shoot the ball, but I need the ball in rhythm, okay? And this is where I'm going to defend D'Angelo Russell. I feel he needs the ball in rhythm, just like Austin Reeves needs the ball in rhythm, just like Hashimura
Murray. Yeah.
needs the ball in rhythm. When you have two people like LeBron James and street clothes, Anthony Davis, for those that don't know,
Mr. Glass.
Yeah, Mr. Glass. When they're standing around because they are watching these two players basically play off each other or play a two-man game.
Yes.
And then with 3 seconds left, you throw the ball to them.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, they may have a guy in their face,
yes.
like D'Angelo Russell. Maybe they don't. I don't know, but they're not ready to catch and shoot. They're flat-footed, and that usually means bricks. I can tell you it means bricks for sure out of me. But I'm obviously not on the same level that they are.
Giving it to a guy and making him the scapegoat with 3 seconds into a 24-second clock. Why not, I don't know, at the start of the 24-second clock, start using a play to get your best available shot, whether it's with 10 seconds, 12 seconds, 14. But why do you keep running it down and just chucking up an off-balance shot with a hand in your face?
I agree with you. And I don't think, and this is what pisses me off about the NBA, and the whole product that they provide you guys. They are so dependent on LeBron James. They are so dependent on, I don't know, Anthony Davis. They're so dependent on, I don't even want to say Luka. They're so, Steph Curry.
Right.
They're so dependent on these guys to produce, to make their image likable.
Yes.
When they could literally say, oh my God, Djokovic.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, and then they start now you got Eastern European influence that they could literally be targeting right now. No, what are they talking about? Yeah. How the Lakers lost to the Denver Nuggets. Instead of how the Denver Nuggets beat the shit out of the Los Angeles Lakers. Because they waxed them.
Of course that's the way it's gonna go.
But think about it. You could literally tap into a whole nother resource.
You know how I talked about at the beginning, about before this series started, about how the NBA wants the Lakers and Celtics.
Sure.
I'm telling you right now, I still think that that's really what they wanted, and the refs did everything they possibly could to do.
I watched the games; they did
help these. But if LeBron, like in the first 4 games, goes 0 for 26 behind the arc, there's nothing the NBA can do.
There's
and
nothing.
You're still only losing the game by 5 points.
Yeah.
When he can't even make a bucket, it's up to them to take the ball. You notice how LeBron in the start of the 4th game started taking it to the rack like we all know he can.
And anytime he wants.
Anytime he wants. Why do you wait so late to do that? You should have been doing that the whole series.
The difference is he's not the GOAT.
Well,
and that's why.
He's definitely not the GOAT. He's not even Kobe Bryant in my estimation.
I agree with you 1,000%.
He just doesn't have the killer instinct.
No, I mean if you want to look at it, Jordan's 6 rings, LeBron 4. Jordan final MVPs 6, LeBron 4. MVPs Jordan 5, LeBron 4. 3-peats Jordan 2, LeBron 0. Swept in the finals, LeBron 2, Jordan 0. I mean we can go through 40-point games, 38-28, Jordan. 50-point plus games, 8-1, Jordan over LeBron.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's the GOAT.
Well,
Can I just say this, Mr. Rice?
Yeah.
And your CNN delusional head, stop. Okay? LeBron is not even as good as Kobe Bryant. He's played for a really long time, and so his stats are very skewed because most of these guys, unlike Kobe Bryant,
right.
Kareem, Jordan, they all went to college for 3 years, 2 years, 3 years. Okay? The only person you can compare LeBron James to is Kobe Bryant, and I don't even think he's Kobe Bryant.
You know what I think the NBA also needs to do? This is a little off the subject of what we're talking about, but the sportsmanship aspect. I am so tired of watching LeBron just walk off the court when time's on the clock. you can't even tell Jokic and Murray and
Congratulations for kicking our ass.
congratulations. Hey, you guys kicked the shit out of us. We hope you go on and win the next round, against the Heat or the Celtics.
Meanwhile,
Why can't you do that? Because I'm pretty sure I remember back in the day, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, they would congratulate the other team if they lost.
Well, and here's what changed. Every game that you lost or you won, you didn't hug it out in the middle of the court.
No.
And when the series was over, then you would go and congratulate and have sportsmanship.
Yes.
It's a bunch of bullshit. It's a bunch of fucking liberal crap is what it is.
I'm telling
Participation
you.
trophies.
I think they need to make it. I think they need to make it like the NHL.
Yeah.
I think you're going to have to force these guys. You're going to stand and you're going to get at half court. And you're going to go by and you're going to shake the other guy's hand.
I agree.
I agree. Just like you do in college basketball. The coaches and the players all get in line and they thank the other team, Hey, good fought win. You beat us today. You were the better team. What happened to that aspect? I'm already depressed. Don't make me more depressed.
Well, there's a lot of things that are changing, and society is okay with participation trophies, and that's where I honestly think
that's the dumbest. That is the dumbest thing ever. Giving each child in Little League a trophy just so little Jimmy's not crying in the corner.
Build winners.
Dude, everything's built around winning. That's why our parents tell us go get good grades so you can go to the best school to get the best job.
I agree.
That pays the most money to allow you to do the things in life.
Yep. Now, speaking of winning, plus 750. Western Conference champions. We got that.
And
we didn't have the podcast when this started, but
you can look back at any of our podcasts talking during the regular season. We took the Nuggets from the beginning. They were plus 900 going into the playoffs. And I know they were the number one seed in the West, but hey, man, I knew they were healthy. And Jokic, man, that guy is unbelievable.
The potential of the NBA championship. I know it's not what the NBA wanted. I know that the watching public doesn't want the Denver Nuggets versus the Miami Heat.
They wanted Boston, LA for sure.
But this championship is going to be amazing because it is literally the best team all season long coming out of the West in the Denver Nuggets versus the Miami Heat that got hot as fuck right at the end. And I absolutely love seeing this because usually that only happens in March Madness where it's like the hot team plays a team with the most talent.
It'll be the first
and it's
time
one game, but this we get at least 4.
Hey, it'll be the first time an 8 seed made it to the finals.
That's
too.
Beautiful. I can't wait. By the way, I don't know if the Heat win tonight. I really hope Jimmy Buckets just demolishes them.
Dude, he's becoming a superstar. I mean, he already is, but he's becoming a superstar worldwide.
He's like my favorite player in the NBA right now.
I think he's gonna just rise up in China now. He's gonna be a star in China. Jimmy Butler's jerseys are gonna sell like hotcakes over there.
Yeah, I love it. I love everything he stands for. I love his story. People, if you haven't listened to his story, it's crazy. Didn't have a dad. Best friend in middle school brings him into his household. His mom, the kid's mom, basically adopts Jimmy Butler.
Dude, the Celtics
it's a great story.
Hey, the Celtics can basically blame Williams for trying to get in Jimmy Butler's head and get in his face and
you don't do that to Jimmy
forehead
Buckets.
to forehead. Like, dude, really, you're poking the bear, dude.
Well, and who is Williams?
He's nobody.
Exactly. You don't do that to Jimmy Buckets.
He's nobody. He reminds me of like Beverly, just that little pest that wants to be a great player but isn't.
I know.
Little bastard.
I know. Oh Lordy! So do you like if it does end up where it's the Heat Nuggets?
Yes.
We got a week to prepare for this.
Yeah, dude. If the Heat can close out the Celtics tonight and sweep them, which they should.
God, I want that so bad.
Yeah. I mean, two
What's
sweeps.
the line tonight?
Dude, the game's not until June 2nd. It's going to be a week away.
What's the line tonight?
I don't know offhand. Probably a Heat favorite by 3.
I'm looking right now.
Actually, you know what? They probably have the Celtics.
It's actually it's Miami -1.
Yeah, you got to go with the Heat to close them out because you can look at statistics. Not only are they 150 and 0 now when you're down 0-3, Usually the team that's down 0-3 just gets swept 85% of the time.
Sure.
So
Because they don't care, especially
yeah,
and
they
the
don't
Celtics
care.
are on the road.
They don't want to come back to Miami. They know they're probably not going to win 4 games. They'd rather just start their fishing trip. You know, Tatum's going to call LeBron and say, "Where do you need me to be tomorrow morning at 8?"
And he's gonna be like China.
Yeah. Let's go over
China.
to China. Oh man.
Are you really that?
So,
Are you really that disappointed?
I am so depressed.
Come on! You stand
This
for you
sucks.
stand for more than what LeBron stands for.
You know,
for sure.
sometimes I think, man, just lose the play-in game so I don't have to go through this.
If they didn't have the play-in game, the Heat would not be in this.
Neither were the Lakers.
I know that's the crazy.
The Lakers were in the play-in game.
Yeah, but they were playing.
Well, no, they were
going
going to be the 7th seed even if there wasn't a play-in game, but they had to play. So.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, I kind of wish Steph Curry and the Warriors moved on now.
Me too.
Man, what a bummer.
So,
sucks.
so I got a week to prepare for the
This is
Heat
a Debbie Downer episode for me.
No,
I feel like Debbie
hold on,
Downer.
Hold on.
Where's my flag? Let me try to cheer up. Let me try to cheer up here. Things are gonna get better. Things gonna be. All right, I'm losing it over here.
Can't get no voice.
Oh God, I'm just gonna start drinking.
I love it. I
So
love it.
here, you wanna pound me anymore before?
No,
we're
let's
done
talk.
with this bit?
Let's switch gears. Let's talk about Monaco because
Monaco.
there's a huge
Bucket list.
race. Yeah,
God,
all the boats show
it's just
up.
billionaires hanging out with billionaires and millionaires trying to hang out with billionaires, and then there's us.
And then there's us.
Who just watch it from behind and go on Instagram and check out pictures.
Does anybody have a boat? We would like to take it to Monaco.
I got a big ass boat. Let's go.
I love it.
We'll be back to talk more about Monaco and how you can't even pass anybody in the race.